So when I think about how the club Tri-Columbus has benefited those news to the sport, I think a big thing our club provides is guidance. We have training plans and we have group workouts, and when you bring people together for those events, then you get in that layer of experience from everybody that can offer each new person just a little piece of advice that helps them in their journey. And then what's great about coming together for these triathlons is that we get to have this culminating experience in a race and then celebrate together. So it's the kind of concrete, tangible stuff of training plans and training together, and then the experience of all being together, and then kind of that extra layer that you can't really plan for.
We've seen the clubs benefit people new to the sport, getting into the sport, because it helps them know what's going to happen at the race and helps them train for the race, kind of gets them ready.
So for our club specifically, we have a lot of new members who come in. This is their first foray into a triathlon. They might have been a runner or maybe a biker, but never a swimmer. So being part of that club experience allows them to train with other people, get comfortable, get confident. Even if it's anything from a sprint to a full, we have experience across the whole spectrum for everybody, and so our club becomes very inclusive and very welcoming to every member, whether it's this is my first foray versus I've been here 10 plus years and been doing this. So that club experience allows them to feed on each other and build the confidence and build experience and advice and get everything that they need from within the club.
The clubs have benefited new athletes to the sport. I've noticed with our club, Working Triathlete, we see a range of athletes that are the working adult that is preparing for their first race, all the way to athletes that are racing as a professional athlete. And those new athletes look at experienced athletes for guidance, and they can see what they're doing, get inspired by them, and help keep them motivated, especially if we're doing group sessions. And while we might have different abilities at a group session, we get to hold each other accountable at that session.
So the way clubs have benefited people new to the sport is if they said to, a new person said to a family member or a friend or a coworker, I want to do a triathlon, a common response is, oh, that's crazy, or oh, you can never do that, or something negative. Whereas if you join a club and you say, I want to do a triathlon, you're going to get people with a very like-minded outlook, and they inflict positive energy into you and make you a triathlete, if that's your goal.
It is, and to dovetail off of that example, the benefits that the newbies get is that when you have a club, you have a lot of veterans. So there's a lot of questions that we can answer and take some of that guesswork out. And we're able to cover the gamut of what you would need as far as resources and discounts and things along those lines. So there's, we really do help people get involved in this sport very easily.